Parents ask me a lot about how much privacy they should give their children on the internet versus how much monitoring they should do, how much checking they should do.
In Angelie's program that she'll talk about, the first question we asked of the people that are in attendance is how many know the password to your child's device? And it's astonishing of how many people do not know the password. And this program is intended for parents of younger kids. So we're talking 10, 11, 12-year-old kids, and they have their phone locked. But it's a fine line because kids communicate on apps. They don't text like we do because people are going to see that. So they communicate on apps. So it's a fine line because if you take the devices completely away, then how is your child going to communicate with his friends? Then is he going to be ostracized from his friends because he doesn't have a device or he doesn't have WhatsApp? So I think the biggest message is to have that talk that your child knows that they can come to you if anything happens. I'm sure if any of these kids would have came to their parents, it would have stopped and that wouldn't have happened because the parents would have stepped in. Mm-hmm. Right after Ryan passed, we did a Vigilant Parent Initiative on Zoom, and we had 1,100 parents on the Zoom call. And about a month later, a mother called me. She had been on the Zoom call. She told her son about it, talked to him about it with a dad, and he still fell victim to it, but he went straight to his mom. They called the police right away. So I think the biggest message is having the talk with your child. If you're gonna give them a device, have the talk with them, and then notice the signs. If you start seeing signs when they're online.
And just let them know you can never be ashamed of your child. Just let them know. Now, you two have talked and coalesced, right? What's this been about?
Yeah, so the Vigilant Parent Initiative program was created about 2 to 3 years ago by our former commander, Captain Brian Spears at the time. And then with that, it's led to this huge outreach and trying to just get that message to parents about being digitally responsible, teaching your kids to be safe online when they have those devices or access to a social media application. As time moved forward, in Ryan's case and Pauline's, she wanted to become an active participant to tell her story. And since then, we've been working together to get that message out to every parent that we reach in San Jose in our local area.
Yeah, that's so great. And listen, you don't have to look far to find people that have been victimized by this, and to warn people ahead of time. I mean, it's could well save this kid's life that you're talking about. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.